Good morning, my dear students. How are you all? Hope you all are fine. Let's proceed to our next topic. We have studied in our last video about the War of Independence, how different countries bring out the idea of nationalism and how they accepted democracy. Okay, so first of all, we will study why democracy. Okay, why do we need a democracy? Why everyone is running towards democracy? Okay, so first point is we elect representatives to form government. Okay, so in a democracy we elect our own representative. We the citizens have the right to elect our own representatives so that we can form a government. Okay, next is all adults have the right to vote. Okay, we all adults, and when we are adult we all have the right to vote, which we call it as universal adult franchise. Okay, universal adult franchise means when we are 18 or more than 18 years old, 18 or more, then we have the right to vote, and we have the right to vote to elect our representative. So it happens in democracy. Now next is citizens have the right to change or remove government. Okay, we the citizens, we have the right to change or we can remove the government if it's not suitable for us. Okay, next, elections are held at periodical interval. Okay, so here elections in the democracy, elections are held at the periodical interval after 5 years of interval. Okay, so we have the time, if in the 5 year of time the government did not do anything fruitful for us, so we have the power to change that government. Okay, then equality and justice. In democracy we get equality in all the laws, and if any laws are violated, the judiciary system gives us the justice also. Next, we can use various platforms for opinion. To give our opinion, we can use various types of platforms, okay, on which we can give our views about the government. We can share our opinions. Okay, so let's repeat. Citizens elect. Why democracy is needed in this? Citizens elect representatives to form a government. Okay, the right to choose the representatives lies with the people only. Next is citizens elect their representatives on the basis of universal adult franchise. That means 18 years or more. Okay. Then citizens have the right to change or remove the government. We have the right to change or remove the government. Okay. So next, this prevents, so this power, this prevents the government from acting in a dictatorial manner. So the government cannot act with us in a dictatorial manner. They cannot force us to do anything. Okay, so elections are held at periodic interval. They are held in every 5 years of interval. This ensures that this interval ensures that the government is accountable to the citizens. They are accountable to the citizens. वो उन्हें answerable हैं. Okay, accountable to the citizens because it knows it can change after a few years. We can change the government if they are not accountable to us in a proper way. Then equality and justice are ensured to all the citizens. Okay, all the citizens are given equal rights and justice. Then citizens can use various platforms to voice their opinion. We can use various platforms through newspapers, magazines. Okay, through various processes we can use this platform to voice their opinion. Freedom of speech and public opinion ensures regular participation of the citizens in the political process. Okay, so this give them process in the political process. Okay. So next topic is key features of democracy. Okay, so we have studied about why democracy is needed. Okay, why democracy? Okay, so after that we need to study about what are the key features of democracy. What does democracy gives us? Okay, So first is decision making mechanism. The democracy has the decision making mechanism in it. Okay. So in decision making, the democracy, our government is divided into three organs. That is legislature, executive and judiciary. It is divided into three organs: legislature, executive and judiciary. So legislature are the law making body, they make laws. Then executives, they see whether the laws are implemented or not, whether they are executed or not properly. Okay, then the judiciary see the justice system. Okay, and if someone is violating the laws, okay, so they give the punishments and all, and they give justice to all the people. Okay, so next is democracy feature is equality. Democracy provides equality to all the citizens in the form like they give the equality of voting rights are given to all, whether they are of any caste, creed, religion. Okay, if they are 18 or more, then they can give the vote. So that is equality key feature. Then justice, through the judiciary system they give justice to everyone. Okay, then human dignity. Democracy also look after the dignity of the human beings. Okay, their personal dignity of the citizens of the country. Okay, so decision making mechanism, the objective of ensuring the citizens welfare and safeguarding. Okay, their welfare and safeguarding, their objective, their main objective is that only, to safeguard and the welfare of the people. Okay, and this is done by these three organs. Okay, so first is the legislature. So the legislature is the law making body. We can call it as a law making body. Okay, you can call it as law making body. In India, in our India, legislature is divided into two houses. First is Lok Sabha and second is Rajya Sabha. Okay, the legislature is divided into two houses, that is Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Okay, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. So they all mix up to make some decisions. Okay. The Lok Sabha represent the will of the people whom we elect. Okay, the people whom we elect through our votes, those representatives are under the Lok Sabha, and the Rajya Sabha shares legislative powers with the Lok Sabha. Okay, now next is the executive. Now the executive, they implement laws. The laws which are made by the legislature, those laws are implemented by the executive organs. Okay. So, and play important role in decision making. The president is the head of the executive. Who is the head of the executive? The president is the head of the executive. Okay, of the Union of India, and he or she appoints the prime minister. The prime minister is the leader of the party. Okay, he is the leader of the party that wins the majority votes. When we give votes, then the party who gets more votes, okay, who wins the elections by getting more majority votes, okay, so they form the government. Okay, in the general election, he or she works along with a team of ministers. So they work along, when they win, they form a government. They work with a team of ministers who are elected by the people and are accountable and answerable to us. Okay, next is judiciary. So the judiciary is the third branch. Okay, and it administers justice in accordance with the law. They see whether everything is going on in accordance with the law or not. Okay, it has the power to declare law. They can declare or they can make laws passed by the legislature as illegal. Okay, the laws which are passed by the legislature, they can declare it as illegal also. They have that power also with them. If such laws violate the spirit of the constitution, if that law is violating our constitution, our Samvidhan, okay, so they can declare that illegal also. The judiciary is free from the control of the legislature. They are free from the control of the legislature. legislature. Okay, legislature cannot control the judiciary, although they make the laws, but judiciary can also break the matlab they don't break, matlab they can say that this law is not suitable for the country or for our constitution. Okay, they have the power. Now next is equality. So in the political sphere, democracy is based on principles of, yes, I have already told you, principles of universal adult franchise. On the basis of the principle of universal adult franchise, everyone is equal before the law and everyone has the right to vote. Okay, if he is 18 or 18 years more, he or she can vote. Okay, irrespective of their qualification, education, caste, color, creed, region, anything, their religion, their beliefs. Okay, apart from anything, they have the right to vote. Okay, equality is also advocated in economic and social sphere. Okay, they also advocate them in economic and social. They are given the equal opportunities in their occupation, also they are given equal opportunities in the society also. Okay, they can live anywhere, they can do any kind of occupation. That is the equality provided by the democracy. Now there some policies are taken place to lead some people that they are also equal. Suppose some lower caste people are given, they are given their reservations for the ST, SCs and another classes, other backward classes. Then low cost housing schemes are also given by the government. Okay, for the economically weak section society. Then reservations of seat for women are also taken as the weaker section of our society. So there are some reservations and policies are also there for them also. Okay, reservations of seat for them. Okay, then in the public transport, in the Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, everywhere there is reservation for women. Reservation of seats for women in village panchayat also. Okay, literacy scheme to encourage, they are bringing some literacy scheme so that everyone get educated, or so that everyone get the basic education also. Okay, so the justice, so the judiciary plays an important role in the implementation of the justice. Okay, justice is implemented by the judiciary. Okay, it protects the freedom and rights of the people. They protect the rights and freedoms of the people, and if anyone violates them, then they can do justice with them. Okay, then human dignity. Now dignity refers to the recognition of a person or fact. Okay, so recognition of the fact that a human being is worthy of respect. We should respect each and every human being. Okay, whether they are of any caste, creed, religion, anything, we should respect every human being. So democracy main key feature is the human dignity. Okay, human being should be given the proper dignity. Democracy stands for the foundation of human dignity. There is respect for equality and justice for everyone. Okay, irrespective of his or her status or achievements. Okay, whatever his status is, whatever his achievement is, he is treated as equally. Okay, everyone enjoys the fundamental rights. Okay, everyone enjoys the fundamental rights given by the constitution, and no one is allowed to violate the rights of others. No one can violate the rights of the others. So the dignity of the people should be given a proper respect. So the key features we have studied about, first is decision making mechanism, which is done by the three organs of the government: legislature, executive and judiciary. And then equality is also given in our democracy in various forms. Then justice is given by the judiciary's organ, and then the human dignity, human recognition of their respect, okay, in the country is also the key feature of the democracy. Hope you all have understood the key features of democracy. Hope you all have understood the chapter. Thank you.